There comes a point in life when the body begins to whisper instead of shout. At 60, 70, or 80, your legs might not carry you the way they used to. The long morning walks that once refreshed you may now leave you tired sooner. Knees ache, balance feels uncertain, and sometimes even the smallest steps feel heavier than before. But the truth is, slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It only means learning a new rhythm. When we walk less, we often feel as though we're losing our strength or independence. Yet, the human body and spirit has a beautiful ability to adapt. Movement doesn't have to mean walking long distances or doing intense exercise. It can mean small, deliberate actions that nourish your joints, your muscles, your lungs, and your mind. This is about moving wisely, not endlessly. If walking less has become your reality, that's not a limitation, it's simply a cue to shift your focus. Here are 5 deeply effective ways to keep your body strong, your mind alert, and your spirit grounded in joy and health. 1. Gentle stretching and balance exercises. When walking becomes harder, one of the first things that suffers is flexibility. The less you move, the more your muscles tighten. Over time, stiffness leads to pain, and pain leads to even less movement. This cycle can make you feel trapped in your own body. But there's a powerful, low-impact way to break that cycle. Gentle stretching. Stretching increases circulation to the muscles and joints. It keeps the body supple, improves posture, and even boosts mood by releasing tension. The goal isn't to push your limits but to awaken your muscles each day, telling them, I'm still here, I still move. Start your mornings with a 5-minute stretching ritual. Sit in a sturdy chair, lift your arms above your head, and reach gently toward the ceiling. Rotate your ankles slowly, circle your wrists, and stretch your neck side to side. These small motions stimulate blood flow and reduce the risk of stiffness or swelling. Adding balance exercises is equally essential. Many elders stop moving not because they're weak, but because they fear falling. Balance training directly addresses that fear. Simple actions like standing behind a chair and gently lifting one leg at a time, or shifting your weight from one foot to another train your inner ear, core, and leg muscles to respond with stability. Practices like Tai Chi or seated yoga can be incredibly healing. Tai Chi, known as meditation in motion, improves both balance and peace of mind. Seated yoga allows flexibility work without strain on the knees or hips. These activities require little space and no special equipment, yet they bring immense benefits to circulation, joint health, and confidence. When your body moves with ease, even in small ways, it sends a message to your mind, I am capable. The gentle consistency of stretching keeps you youthful not because it prevents aging but because it prevents stillness. 2. Strengthen through resistance. As we age, one of the most natural changes in the body is muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. After age 50, adults can lose up to 1% of muscle mass each year if they're inactive. This loss affects everything: posture, energy, and mobility. But the good news is, muscle can be rebuilt at any age. The key is resistance training. You don't need to lift heavy weights or join a gym. Resistance means giving your muscles something to work against. It could be a small pair of dumbbells, resistance bands, or even your own body weight. Start with simple exercises. Sit and stand from a chair several times without using your hands. Hold light weights and gently curl your arms. Press your palms together in front of your chest and push slightly to engage your muscles. These movements strengthen not only arms and legs but also the core, the set of muscles that stabilizes your spine and keeps you steady. A strong core means fewer falls, less back pain, and more confidence in daily movement. Resistance training also supports bone density. As bones lose minerals with age, they become more fragile, especially in women after menopause. Gentle strength work helps the body maintain bone health, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. There's another hidden benefit: resistance training enhances metabolism. When muscle mass increases, even slightly, your body burns calories more efficiently. This means you'll have more energy, better blood sugar control, and improved heart health. And perhaps most importantly, resistance training is empowering. It reconnects you to your own physical strength. Every repetition is a small declaration, I'm not fragile, I'm alive and active. Aging may change the body, but it doesn't erase its potential for power. 3. Deep breathing and mindful relaxation. When walking less, it's easy for the lungs to lose some of their capacity. Shallow breathing becomes common, and oxygen flow decreases. Over time, this affects energy, focus, and even emotional balance. The antidote is surprisingly simply deep, mindful breathing. Breathing deeply through the diaphragm expands your lungs fully and improves circulation. It also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural relaxation mode, reducing stress and lowering blood pressure. To begin, sit comfortably in a chair. Place one hand on your belly and one on your chest. Breathe in through your nose, feeling your abdomen rise. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting your body soften. Do this for 5 minutes, twice a day. This gentle ritual not only strengthens your respiratory muscles but also grounds you emotionally. When you breathe deeply, your mind slows, your heart steadies, and your body feels safe. It's a small practice with a profound impact. Pair breathing with mindful relaxation as short meditations, calming music, or simply moments of stillness. Mindfulness doesn't mean emptying your thoughts, it means observing them without judgment. It can be as simple as focusing on your breath, the sounds around you, or the feeling of sunlight on your skin. Science has shown that mindfulness reduces anxiety, improves sleep, and even helps with chronic pain. It trains the brain to let go of tension and focus on the present, a gift that becomes especially precious with age. When the body moves less, the mind often becomes restless. Deep breathing and mindfulness fill that gap. They remind you that health is not only about muscles or bone, it's also about peace, gratitude, and inner balance. 4. Engage the mind every day. The brain thrives on challenge and novelty. Just like muscles, it needs exercise to stay sharp. One of the greatest mistakes elders make when walking less is assuming that physical slowing equals mental slowing. The truth is the opposite. The more you stimulate your mind, the more alive your brain remains. Start by dedicating time each day to mental engagement. Read books, listen to audiobooks, or explore podcasts on topics that interest you. Learning keeps your neurons firing and can even create new neural connections, a process known as neuroplasticity, which continues throughout life. Try puzzles, crosswords, or memory games. They may seem simple, but they strengthen attention, recall, and problem solving. Even better, combine mental tasks with purpose. Write letters to loved ones, document your life story, or organize family photos. Creativity gives cognitive activity emotional meaning. Technology can also be a friend, not a foe. Use a tablet or smartphone to video chat with family, learn new recipes, or take online courses. The digital world offers endless opportunities for mental stimulation, and it connects you to others across distance and time. Equally important is emotional engagement. Expressing yourself through art, journaling, or music activates parts of the brain that foster emotional resilience. It helps release old memories, reduce loneliness, and increase self-worth. The more your mind feels engaged, the more energy your whole being generates. Aging gracefully doesn't mean withdrawing from life, it means staying curious about it. Curiosity is the flame that keeps the human spirit young. Remember this truth. The mind doesn't retire, it only expands when you keep feeding it with new experiences. 5. Stay socially connected. Human connection is one of the strongest predictors of health in later life. Studies consistently show that loneliness can be as harmful to the body as smoking or obesity. But staying socially active doesn't always mean being surrounded by people, it means being meaningfully connected. As we age, friends move, families grow busy, and social circles shrink. This can lead to feelings of invisibility or isolation. The first step is to recognize that companionship is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Start by reaching out intentionally. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in months. Join a community center, senior group, or local hobby club. Even volunteering a few hours a week can bring profound purpose. Helping others reminds you of your value and creates new bonds rooted in compassion. Technology can bridge gaps, too. Video calls, Online communities, or shared interest groups can keep your social world vibrant even if your mobility is limited. The goal is simple: engage in conversations that make you feel seen and heard. Equally, don't underestimate the power of intergenerational connections. Sharing time with younger people, grandchildren, neighbors, or students keeps your perspective fresh and gives them wisdom they can't find in books. It's a beautiful exchange. They bring energy, and you bring understanding. Social interaction also strengthens the brain. Conversations challenge memory, language, and emotional interpretation. Laughing, sharing stories, or even listening to others' experiences releases dopamine and endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that boost immunity and well-being. If you live alone, make your environment supportive. Keep contact numbers visible, schedule regular check-ins with loved ones, and maintain routines that include social moments like attending a local cafe copyright or chatting with a neighbor. Remember, aging is not meant to be solitary. The human heart thrives in connection. Each conversation, smile, and shared moment is a step toward longevity, not just of years, but of joy. Closing reflection. When the body slows, life invites you to live more deeply, not less fully. The years between 60 and 80 are not about retreating from the world, they are about mastering the art of self-care, wisdom, and inner balance. You may walk fewer miles now, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that your heart still moves with gratitude, your mind stays awake with curiosity, and your spirit continues to grow. Through stretching, you keep your body flexible. Through strength, you protect your independence. Through breathing, you center your peace. Through learning, you stay alive inside. Through connection, you nourish your soul. Each of these 5 practices reminds you that vitality isn't measured by steps, it's measured by how you choose to keep living, even as your pace changes. You may walk less, but you can live more than ever before.